Hi, everybody. My name is Donald Dunbar, and I am in one way a minority in this crowd in that I am pretty new to coding. Um, a little background, I was really interested in programming and computers, all that growing up, and a series of bad teachers in high school and college got me off that and into poetry for the next 14 years. So I just wanted to talk today a little bit about what I found coming back to this community, arriving after a decade and a half of being away, and trying to learn this on my own through resources on the internet. The biggest surprise to me in re-entering this community was how welcoming and friendly everybody was. I had somehow gotten this notion, and maybe it was just from being on Slashdot for too long, that everybody was out to prove how smart they were and how superior they were and whatever else. And every event I went to, from the very first one through this one, has been totally the opposite. Everybody's willing to share what they learn, their perspective, and their motivation seems to be to just share information and make it a welcoming space rather than to prove their own superiority. One of the biggest things that has changed in the time that I've been away from programming is the amount of resources available on the internet. And I wanted to give a general thank you to all of you who've contributed answers to Stack Overflow or the Unity forums or all these other forums. They have continued to be an awesome help, sometimes years and years after you've posted those answers. So those of you who do that, thank you so much, and please continue to do that. That generosity, although you probably won't go and review the comments of thank yous underneath all those answers, is still relevant. So thank you for that. I'm part of a local team, iDrop. It's a two-person team. We're developing a VR game using Unity. We're displaying it downstairs. You can come demo it and try it out. But I wanted to, as part of this, as I'm thinking about this community, somebody who has been really instrumental in me rediscovering this passion is Kent Bai, who was speaking earlier today. It was through his podcast, Voices of VR, that I started to understand the potential of VR. And his interview with Tom Furness in particular, and talking about the sort of social and educational implications of VR is fascinating. I think one of the things that .NET and Unity has really facilitated in my re-entering VR, and I think is going to continue to facilitate for the world, is allowing a lot of new voices, not just STEM educated, not just dudes, into the power of program, the ability, the agency of it. And I think the more people that we welcome in, especially into a VR environment, the more successful and the more important VR is going to be for the future of humanity. The idea that the elderly could be not just kept in nursing homes away from the rest of the general population, but could be teaching kids. The idea that kids are not just locked up and ignored for most of the day, as in traditional education, but are out there building stuff, making stuff, and showing us their creativity was revelatory to me, and I think it will continue to be important to the world. I know that a lot of conversations around programming in general focus on the technical aspects of it. So I just wanted to give a short talk and say thank you also for the cultural aspects and the cultural effects of what you're doing, and to, I think, the importance of what's happening now in the future of the world. So thank you.